Hello, and welcome to the first in a video series where I tackle the transition from blended and personalized learning program director to the program director of personalized learning, and where we try and talk through the transition from educational technology coaches to personalized learning partners. So yesterday was the day that we were able to debut, or maybe just talk through this transition with a wide number of people. This week was the first time that I had heard that any of this would be solidified, but this was something that we've been working toward for a while, and many different folks have weighed in and had the opportunity to think it through. But this was the first time where everyone involved got to start processing. And that moment of starting to process brought a lot of questions to the table. What does it mean to have a different title but not have to reapply for that position? What does it mean to have the partner title but to be a teacher on special assignment? How is it that we can reconcile all the things that we've been doing with the things that we might yet do? And so this video series is going to try and do some processing. I might do some processing in my car. I might do some processing as I'm out supporting schools, as I'm seeing lots of things start to transition. But I wanted to be able to do it out loud and to do it with the people that are engaged in the process. So this is for you, whoever you are that is watching it. I have a very specific audience in mind of personalized learning partners and anybody who is very specifically involved. But know that this is a conversation that I'm really interested in having over time. And so the first thing that I want to tackle is thinking about and reflecting on our own skills and what it is that we see as strengths and what it is that we see as areas of growth. Because I have many, and I know that each of you have similar areas. One thing that I was not able to say yesterday was that based upon everything that Kevin has done to build this team of EdTech coaches and really build the entire structure for supporting educational technology in Aurora, he has built this leadership capacity amongst everyone that's involved. He has built his own leadership capacity. And although I have had leadership roles in other organizations and even in Aurora this year, it is a different capacity to try and lead a team, and it is a different capacity to try and build a team. Kevin has built an amazing team, and it is one of the reasons why I wanted to come to Aurora. It is one of the reasons why I want to be involved in this work, is the people and is you. And so for me, I am going to need to work very hard to live up to that. I am not going to have all of the logistical pieces. That's not an area of strength for me in terms of, all right, so this is how you have been, whether it's managed or led or things like that. And I am going to need to learn from you the ways in which this has worked, the ways in which it could work better, the ways in which you have areas of very specific need. And so I keep on thinking about all of the different opportunities that lay ahead of us, and thinking about what it is that I feel that I am well equipped to do in this space and what I am less equipped. I feel very good about creating systems, and that's something that I do a lot of within my own systems, within sort of building out what could this look like, whether that's building out the systems for applying for sessions at an EdCo, or building out systems for tracking resources or projects and things like that inside of a particular initiative, or even just for myself. Those are things that I tend to do pretty well. What I definitely struggle with sometimes is I am going to keep on sort of chugging and iterating and things like that. And sometimes there need to be those checks, those times where we need to readdress, where we need to go deeper in a relational way, where we need to go and just observe, and making sure that each one of those steps happen, those milestones are actually taken and leveraged. Like, those are some things that I am definitely going to need some help with. And more than anything, I'm going to need some help with building the relationships that you have already done, or in learning from the relationships that you already have with school leaders, with teachers around the district. Those are things that you have done over years, and that Kevin has done over years. And there is no substitute for experience. There just isn't. And I want to respect and honor the experience that each of you have, and to be able to reveal any shortcomings of experience that I might have, and find ways to mitigate that. And so as I am looking to continue to plot out, all right, these are areas of strength that I can very easily leverage. These are areas of growth that I am going to need your help with, that I am going to need Kevin's help with. To me, that's going to be really important as we continue to plan and continue to reflect. So that's not everything. Clearly, that's not even a little bit of thing. But I did want to start this conversation and let you know that on a regular basis, can't promise every day, but on a regular basis, I will be recording a video to send. And I hope that you watch. I hope you listen. And I hope that you respond, whether that's with your own videos or with just text comments, sort of getting us to push our thinking on the different topics that we might tackle, and how we might chronicle our journey as we transition, as we continue to move from where we are to where we want to be, and however you might interpret that. So I appreciate your time and your attention, and I look forward to continuing this process with each of you.